Okay, so it's 11:35 p.m. EDT time here in St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada, and the moon is lining up with Earth and the sun right now. And it's the closest, the Perigee moon, it's the closest that it's ever been to Earth in so many years. I didn't find out the information. It's usually 0.0026 or 28 AU away from the Earth, but it's closer today. And it looks really big, except for on the camera. It doesn't look as big on the camera, but it looks really, really big in person. And it's moved. It's in the south. It's in the south portion of North America. It's a full moon, and from what I can see, it has been rotating. So the three things that were on the right are now on the top, and the little circle that shows the axis of the moon is in the bottom left-hand corner. And I can't really see very clearly with my camera, but I can see it with my eyes, just by the formations on the moon. According to my blog and the research I did today, there's 2 asteroids on the east side of the moon and 2 asteroids on the west side of the moon. All of them are about 1.1 kilometers or higher. There is a large asteroid on the east side of Earth, which is 5.7 kilometers, along with a bunch of other ones, and they total 11,400 meters. And I was trying to figure out what the gravitational pull would be of that, and I couldn't find it, so I'll keep looking to see if there's something to convert gravitational pull, because every time that we've had asteroids come close to Earth, they've actually caused earthquakes around the 5.0 mark. I have figured with the moon and the sun and the Earth lining up, there'd be a strong gravitational pull on both sides of the Earth, so the equator would be affected, and the southern oceans, like Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans, would all be affected. They would have mass flooding or large earthquakes over 6.0 in magnitude. And the other parts that I said that were going to be affected during this event would be the celestial equator on Earth, as well as the actual equator, and then the North and South Pole, the line that goes directly from there, one end to the other. Along that axis, there would be some sort of activity as well. So that would be around Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, and Russia, Turkey, Italy, those areas there. The UK has high waves. The west coast of North America and the east coast of North America both have high waves of 25 feet. The 40-foot waves are just south of Australia and New Zealand and Africa, and they're going in that direction. So any type of earthquake that's over 7.5 in magnitude will generate a large tsunami wave based on the data. My predictions this week are basically based on data only. I didn't have any visions or anything about it, so I'm just blogging about it and talking about it. So we haven't had any shaking here. We're in St. Catharines, Ontario here. We did notice the winds picked up a little bit, not much. So I don't know. I did put a link to the Réseau EDT website, which gives you real-time global disasters. It shows you the earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanoes that would become active. The last time we had a planetary alignment, I had 16 volcanoes become active, and that was only with Jupiter and Venus. So, and they're not very close to Earth. So these ones are a lot closer. I know the sun's not all that close, but the moon's pretty close. So and then with the asteroids and everything, it'll be interesting to see what actually happens, or if any of the stuff comes true, or if it's just pure speculation. I figure it's going to happen between 11 p.m. Eastern EDT time and 4 a.m. EDT time, which would be from 3 a.m. till 7 a.m. in Europe, Asia, China, and Japan, and Australia, New Zealand, those areas there, Indonesia, all of them have been listed as areas because all their tectonic plates are in the areas that are affected with the high waves. And usually if there's high waves, there's either high winds or there's earthquakes, one or the other. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes, and that takes about the time to do it.